Welcome to Pro Fanboy, and today we're counting down our picks for the 25 best PS4 beat-em-up games. With so many beat-em-up games to play on the PS4, which ones stand out to you? Be sure to let us know in the comments, and without further ado, let's dive right in. Sakura Wars. Sakura Wars blends dating sim elements with button-mashing action, delivering an entertaining experience. However, it grapples with cliched anime tropes and characters that feel underdeveloped, despite the predictability of the overarching story. The game offers enjoyable waifu-chasing elements, and the combat adds a dynamic touch to the otherwise relaxed pacing. While held back by some drawbacks, Sakura Wars manages to provide fun moments and keeps players engaged through its unique combination of genres.
With a single arrow, I can light this battlefield aflame.
Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends Complete Edition. Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends Complete Edition has the 30+ hours of the original and adds even more to it, and the PS4 version is the one to get with its updated visuals and ability to render as many enemies on screen as it does. Overall, Dynasty Warriors fans and newcomers will have their fun here. Warriors Orochi 4. If you are already uninterested in the Warriors franchise or Musou games in general, Warriors Orochi 4 isn't going to change your mind. But despite being formulaic and repetitive, you know what you're getting with a Warriors game. And if that's your thing, you'll no doubt have some fun with Warriors Orochi 4. Samurai Warriors Spirit of Sanada. Samurai Warrior Spirit of Sanada is a worthy addition to the series. Instead of giving players a game full of politics and war from every direction, the title focuses deeper on the story involving a single family and how events transpired over an entire generation. The Ninja Saviors Return of the Warriors. This game cleverly revitalizes a classic, though occasional 2019 style elements can slightly date its gameplay. Modern characters, diverse combat mechanics, and the addition of a co-op mode inject fresh energy into Taito's iconic title. Particularly appealing for retro game speedrunners, it serves as perfect entertainment for leisurely afternoons or extended journeys. The game also seamlessly blends nostalgia with contemporary enhancements, making it a compelling choice for both seasoned fans and those new to the iconic title. Samurai Warriors 5. This game adapts itself to diverse Musou playstyles, catering to those craving a swift campaign or extensive side missions. Centered on Nobunaga Oda's story, it provides a tight narrative with a few guest stars. For returning Musou enthusiasts, Citadel mode and side missions offer hours of engagement, although some aspects feel milder than previous genre entries. Notably, the new art style surpasses concerns about character redesigns, presenting a graphical leap and laying the foundation for future expansions, spin-offs, and sequels. One Piece Pirate Warriors 4. One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, while showcasing its flaws openly, stands out as an excellent One Piece game. Despite wearing its imperfections like a sleeveless red button-down and straw hat, the clever combat additions significantly alleviate the usual tedium in the Musou genre. Although it might be a hard pitch for non-One Piece enthusiasts, if you're a devoted fan of the series with only mild interest in Musou games, you'll discover plenty to appreciate in Pirate Warriors 4. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World: The Game Complete Edition. It's a simple yet personality-packed game. Not only does it hit all the expected story beats, but Scott's pixelated hometown is teeming with subtle nods to other games. Whether or not you're a fan of the source material, this straightforward beat-em-up is worth checking out. Moreover, the music, along with the charming references, also adds an extra layer to the game's appeal. Overall, it's a delightful experience even for non-fans. Apotheon. Overall, Apotheon is a really enjoyable game. There are enough differences to keep things interesting. The bosses add an extra wrinkle to the formula, and the visuals set it apart from the crowd. It's not the longest game, but if you want to complete it, you're looking at a good 10 to 12 hours of entertainment, and it's definitely worth your time. Samurai Warriors 4-2. Samurai Warriors 4-2 should appeal to fans of the original title and will certainly appeal to Warriors fans that missed the predecessor. And the real strength in this one is the way the various fascinating stories of fascinating heroes is retold, and as a result of that, Samurai Warriors 4-2 is one of the best games in the series. Attack on Titan. If you're a fan of the Attack on Titan franchise, you really owe it to yourself to give this game a try. It really captures the feel of the anime series very well, and the gameplay is addictive. The game doesn't give much extra plot that wasn't in the anime, but it serves as a good supplement material for the anime. Heart&Slash. If you're into a vibrant retro-style 3D arena brawler, Heart&Slash is a must-have. Its thrilling combat, lively presentation, and ongoing discoveries make it incredibly addictive. This game has truly stood out as one of the most engaging experiences in its genre. Moreover, the combination of elements like exciting combat and constant discoveries sets it apart. Overall, Heart&Slash promises a fun-filled journey, offering more than just a typical gaming experience. Wulverblade. Despite a few issues, Wulverblade proves to be a genuinely enjoyable beat-em-up, packaged within a captivating historical narrative. While there's room for improvement, like speeding up gameplay and decluttering battlefields, Wulverblade stands out as a solid choice for those in search of a new beat-em-up. There are certainly worse options out there, making Wulverblade a worthwhile addition to the genre. One Piece Pirate Warriors 3. Although One Piece Pirate Warriors 3 doesn't do an awful lot to distance itself from its predecessor, it still manages to refine almost every existing aspect. It has some flaws, but it's just fun to play. Fast-paced combat, fun stage design, excellent graphics, and solid adaptation of the anime and manga stories mean that it also has plenty activities to do. Fate Extella Link. As far as warrior-style hack-and-slash games go, Fate Extella Link is near the top of the pile on PS4. The process of leveling up, collecting skills, and bonding with your favorite Fate characters is both satisfying and rewarding. And although repetition does become a factor later on, the flashy combat has enough kick to keep you engaged. Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate. With over 100 distinct and interesting characters, multiple game modes, and a surprisingly fun story mode, Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate has enough to keep players busy for ages. It's not going to win over anyone who's sick of the Warriors formula, but it should be more than enough to keep fans happy. Dragon Quest Heroes 2. Despite some pacing issues near the end of the game, Dragon Quest Heroes 2 takes what its predecessor did right and builds upon it in positive ways. Its open-world design is definitely a step in the right direction, as is its more prominent narrative and larger cast of colorful characters. Overall, this title is exactly what a sequel should be.
Let's hit them so hard they never make war again!
Well, that's just charming. Do you ever think before you speak?
Huh?
Of course I will join you.
Dragon Quest Heroes, the World Trees, Woe, and the Blight below. The combat is accessible, satisfyingly punchy, and hides depth at higher levels of play, while there's plenty of content to keep you busy after you've seen the well-paced story through. Even if you're not a fan of warrior-style gameplay, Dragon Quest Heroes is still recommended to anyone on the lookout for an experience in a lovingly made fantasy world. River City Girls. With a vibrant splash of pixel art, River City Girls immerses you in a nostalgic, old-school brawler that often captures the essence of the genre's best. Whether compared to Streets of Rage, the fantastic Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, or River City Ransom, it hits familiar highs and lows, yet it introduces twists, ensuring it's not just a by-the-numbers retro title. Overall, River City Girls pays homage to classics while injecting its own refreshing elements into the mix. Transformers Devastation. Regardless of length, Transformers Devastation is a wonderful blend of pure 90s nostalgia and one of the best beat-em-up games on the PS4. Whether or not you're a fan of the original Transformers, this is a great game. The fan service will obviously make it more enjoyable for some, but anyone will derive enjoyment from this. Samurai Warriors 4. Samurai Warriors 4 is yet another solid entry in the long-running beat-em-up franchise. It offers a few new gameplay tweaks and a different narrative structure, but is largely the same old brawler you've seen countless times. Thankfully, the game's Chronicle mode helps set this installment apart, making this one of the most memorable Dynasty Warriors spin-off. Bloodroots. Much like other demanding score chases, Bloodroots delivers immense satisfaction upon eventual success. At its peak, you navigate seamlessly, transitioning from weapon to weapon, kill to kill, crafting a flawless run. The beauty lies in the multitude of approaches for each area. No matter your performance, there's room for improvement. Even amid the occasional controller throwing frustration, a wildly enjoyable run is always within grasp. Overall, Bloodroots thrives in the pursuit of perfection and the thrill of diverse, exhilarating strategies. Streets of Rage 4. All in all, Streets of Rage 4 marks a commendable comeback for the long-dormant series. With its impressive visuals, captivating soundtrack, and solid gameplay, it's a treat. Despite its brevity, it offers the kind of experience you and your buddies can repeatedly enjoy. If you're yearning for classic brawling action with a modern twist, these rage-filled streets are beckoning you to join the fun. Overall, this is a satisfying revival of the beloved series. Battle Chef Brigade. Battle Chef Brigade skillfully blends genres, delivering a truly engaging experience. The charming art direction, memorable characters, inventive combat, and clever puzzle mechanics carve a unique niche for this game. While facing a couple of storytelling hiccups and minimal repetition, the radiant spirit of Trinket Studios' puzzle/platformer/beat-em-up prevails. In the end, Battle Chef Brigade stands in a genre of its own, combining delightful elements that make it a standout experience. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge. Whether you can squeeze more playtime from Shredder's Revenge depends on your willingness to revisit levels with different characters and on higher difficulty settings. Despite its brevity, it's a remarkable labor of love that lives up to the Turtles in Time legacy and earlier brawlers. The fast-paced yet satisfying combat, coupled with modernized features preserving its 16-bit essence, make it shine. Successfully reviving a classic retro game, Shredder's Revenge avoids pitfalls and brings back our favorite mutant turtles. So, do you agree with our picks? Check out these other videos from us and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.